Hi, it's Laura here from iHeart Planners, and I recently ran across, I think it was Do It on a Dime's channel who showed that she'd been printing on Post-it notes, and I don't know where I've been, but that was actually the first I'd heard of that, and then I did a Google search and saw that it's actually a thing that a lot of people do, but I thought it was a really cool idea, so I just kind of wanted to take you through and show you how you can do this for yourself. And if you go to my coordinating blog post on iHeart Planners, I also provide you with both the Word templates and the PDFs. So if you want to print exactly what I have, you don't even need to watch this tutorial and do this. But if you want to be able to print on different sizes or kind of make it say your own thing, then you might want to stick around and watch this. I'm using Word. And the first thing that you'll want to do is determine what size your Post-it notes are. I use the square standard Post-it notes, which is 2.78 inches. And you'll want to go up to where it says Insert and insert a shape. We're just first going to make kind of the background template so you can line up your Post-its correctly. So just kind of dragged that over. All right, then the really important thing is you obviously want this to be the proper size. So you can go to size and you can actually type in it's 2.875 inches. So I'm going to make a width and a height of that size and just click OK. So now you've got your box at the right size, and then I just prefer for it to actually print out kind of empty with just the box, but this is just for your guide, so whatever you'd like. Okay, so then I'm just I kind of just eyeballed this. It's not really necessary to do anything precise. You just want to make sure that you can fit them all on. I'm holding down Alt and Shift as I drag this over. So Alt is going to create a copy, and Shift means that it will only move in one direction, so it won't move up and down. And then I'm going to hold down Shift, click on the next one, so I have both of them selected. I'm going to keep my mouse right there. Then I click Alt, Shift, and I click and drag down. So I've got the next one, and then I do that one more time. Alt, Shift, click and drag down. Okay, so that's all there is to making the template. I would then save this as its own file. Then I would just print this out, and I would be able to then stick my Post-its on these spots to run through the printer so it lines up properly. So now we're going to talk about how we get the text and decoration onto the Post-its. So what I do is I use the same file and I put in all of the stuff that I want it to say, and then I just hide the lines, because you don't really want the line probably printing around your postcard, but you want to make around your Post-it note, but you want to make sure that you line it up correctly. Okay, so now we're ready to put our text and our decoration. So I'm just going to go to Insert, Text Box, then I'm going to click in here, and then I'm going to drag it over to make it the width of that, and I'm going to center my words, and I'm going to say morning tasks. Highlight that, and then I'm just going to pick a font. So I click Font, and just whatever font you like. This one's kind of pretty. We'll go with that one. Since it's the heading, maybe I'll make it a little bit bigger. Whoops, that's a little bit too big. Maybe that. Okay, that looks good. If you want to change the color of your text, you can do that. Then I'm gonna, to copy this, I'm going to just selected it by clicking it on it. Then I try to get it to where there's that little symbol with those 4 arrows, just moving the mouse. And then I click Alt, Shift, then I click on the mouse and drag it down, and that's going to make a copy of it. Now, obviously, I don't want my next thing to say morning tasks, and I'm going to go ahead and left align that, and I'm going to have, let's do exercise. Okay, then I'm going to do the Alt Shift, make another copy of that. I'm going to do laundry. We'll do one more. Okay, grab this, do Alt Shift, one more copy, and we'll make that say calendar. Okay, so I probably want these to be like moved over to give me room. Whoops, I don't know what happened there. So I'm going to select each of these. Then I'm just going to arrow over, and we give room for the like I put hearts on mine, so I just use this clip art that's over here. So I'm just gonna move a heart over. Okay, so you see that's like way too big. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold down Shift and hover over until I get that little double-sided arrow, and I'm gonna drag like that to make it smaller. Now I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller. One thing that's important is if you hold on Shift and you drag on the corner, it's not gonna skew your shape, and so that's what I personally prefer to do. And really, I didn't do this very precisely. Again, I'm holding down Alt, Shift, and dragging. I just kind of, oops, Control Z. Sometimes you don't grab in the right spot. You know, I really didn't do this too precisely. I just kind of eyeballed it. You know, it's not like critical that it be exactly lined up, and really you just want it to look right. So I'm going to head and select each of those, and I'm going to right click and do Format Object, and I just want to change what the color looks like. So I'm going to do no line. I don't really want an outline. I just want to fill, and you know, whatever color you want it to be. Red, I don't know that I would actually choose those colors, but that gives you the right idea. Okay, so then the next thing that you want to do is that if you want to do them all the same, I'm just going to click on that one, then I'm going to hold down Shift and just click on each item individually that I'd like to move over to the next one. Then I'm going to hold down Alt, Shift, and then drag this over. And then I'm just I let go of the mouse and just kind of push the arrow key so that it'll line up. All right, then I'm just going to hold down Shift, select all of this so we can move it down to the next Post-it, and then Alt Shift, drag it down. Great, and then let go, and then Alt Shift to drag it down. So there we have it on each of the places. And then the last thing that you want to do is you do not want these boxes that we use as our printing guide to show up. Now you can just click on each one and click delete. And then if you want to print this again, I would go ahead and save this as another file. And then whenever you use that guide that you printed and stick your Post-its on there, you can just run it through the printer, and it'll print on your Post-its. So that's really all there is to it. Be sure to let me know in the comments how this is working for you and what you've printed on your Post-its. Thanks.